morning. We're not waiting another 5 minutes. We're going to go and get started and things. But good to have you with us today. I'm Pastor Mike. Glad that you are with us today. And so yeah, it's still like counting down there. Yeah. Well, it's good to have you with us today. We have a few things just to make announcements to you about, and it's funny, so that won't go to a different screen. Not responding. Well, we'll see how that goes. I don't know what you're seeing online or what you're hearing online, but if you're with us, just bear with us. The computer hopefully will start again here soon. It'll catch up to us. You ever feel like that in your life sometimes, that information's coming and you're trying to compute it, and then you just find yourself in that buffering, and you're just waiting for things to compute? So anyway, so what you can do, maybe, Troy, is just turn down the monitors. Yeah. Oh, there we go. So did you turn me off too? No, I'm sorry. Okay. Well, you either get me or the music, or you get both. Hey, it's good news though. Updates are coming to the sound system. So that is happening, going to be happening here soon, and things. So still not responding. And if you think this is different, you ought to be in the sound booth when that all happens, right? You ought to be in the sound booth when that happens, because every eye is kind of like on you from the back of your head. You're waiting on something to happen in the sound booth, and you're like, don't know what to do there. So right now, let me just go over the announcements with you. We have a few birthdays just to give a shout out to. We have Vanessa Ekman's birthday. Happy birthday, Vanessa. That is today. So happy birthday to you. We have Colt's birthday this week as well on the 10th. I knew that they would not be here this week. And then we have Sharon's birthday right here on Friday of this week. So happy birthday to you. No anniversaries this week. We do have, this week we have the youth meeting on Wednesday, as well as the praise team practice. And next Sunday, we will have a memorial service for Terry Wexel. Terry passed away right at the beginning of the COVID shutdowns, okay? He died of a heart attack. And so we were not able, they were not even able to they had just a handful of people that were allowed to meet at the funeral home, and that was it. So we never had an opportunity to have a memorial service here at the church. And so we want to try to do that. We're going to do that, and that's going to be next Sunday at 4 p.m. Okay, we'll have it here at the church. The church is providing a meal for those that come, but you don't have to bring anything, okay? Because we've had a number of showers and different events for people to bring food at, and we said, you know what? We're going to make this one just to come and fellowship, and let's celebrate the life of Terry and enjoy a time of being able to fellowship over food as well. So the church is providing everything for you. Okay, so next Sunday at 4 o'clock, if you want to come for the memorial service, and then we'll have a light meal. It won't be a big meal, but it will be a meal downstairs following the service. Okay, and Terry Wexel is the memorial service. We're having his memorial service next Sunday at 4. Okay, I think that's all the announcements that I have, other than we have just an update on the search committee and the survey that went out.
Yes. So on Sunday, 24 paper surveys were picked up, which is awesome. And as of this morning, we have had 15 people do the survey. So
Okay.
I'm sure that there are a bunch of paper surveys ready to be turned in. There is an envelope or a file back there to put them in. And we're hoping that we get a big response, because all that information that you'll be giving us is what we're going to use to write the job posting, and will be our guide for what to look for and the information to give prospective pastors. So rather than that all coming from the 5 of us, we would really like it to come from you. So if you could do that. One more thing about the online survey, a couple of people have commented that they're having a hard time getting through it. If you come to a place and it's not allowing you to go on, at the bottom there should be a red error message that will tell you that maybe you missed one of the items, or there's one of them that has to be ranked 1 through 8, and maybe you did 2 4s in that column, and it won't allow you to go on until you have it 1 through 8. So anyway, just try again.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for that. The survey is important. Every church, every congregation is unique. Okay, there are a lot of similarities across congregations as well, but every congregation, every church has its own culture. Okay, and a part of that is the survey helps us to understand even better the culture of our congregation. So that's one of the reasons for that. Okay, as we begin and seeking God's whoever this next person is that God is already working on to bring a part and be a part of our congregation here. Okay, so really encourage you, if you have not completed that, if you would do that. If you're having trouble with it, please just reach out to me, reach out to any of the committee members that are a part of that. Okay, and they can help you out with that. Okay, I think that's all the announcements I have. We're going to go into the song this morning, so let's stand as we sing.
Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I love to sing your praises. I'm so glad you're in my life. I'm so glad you came to save us. You came from heaven to earth to show the way, from the earth to the cross, my debt to pay, from the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I love to sing your praises. I'm so glad you're in my life. I'm so glad you came to save us. You came from heaven to earth to show the way, from the earth to the cross, my debt to pay, from the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift your name on high. You came from heaven to earth to show the way, from the earth to the cross, my debt to pay, from the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I lift your name on high. My life is in you, Lord, my strength is in praise you with all of my strength, with all of my life, with all of my strength. All of my hope is in you. My life is in you, Lord. My strength is in you, Lord. My hope is in you, Lord. In you, it's in you. My life is in you, Lord. My strength is in you, Lord. My hope is in you, Lord. In you, it's in you. I will praise you with all of my life. I will praise you with all of my strength, with all of my life, with all of my strength. All of my hope is in you. My life is in you, Lord. My strength is in you, Lord. My hope is in you, Lord. In you, it's in you. My life is in you, Lord. My strength is in you, Lord. My hope is in you, Lord. In you, it's in you. In you. Amen. You may be seated.
I was just thinking as we were singing those couple of songs, how there was a time that folks would say, I don't know if I like all these new songs in the church and that sort of thing. And then I looked at the date on a couple of those songs back in the 80s. I'm thinking, that's not so new anymore. I remember the 80s. So if it makes you feel better, we're singing songs that are part of the 1900s. That makes it, we're not doing those 2000 songs. We're doing the 1900 songs. It's just funny how we approach things, I think, within the life of the church sometimes. We are going to approach prayer now, and I invite you, if you would, to take a look on the back of the bulletin, and you'll see some prayer concerns there, some updates as well. For Holly's uncle, who Holly's uncle actually passed away just recently. I just received a text from her, I think it was yesterday. Continue to remember Bill and his family at the loss of his mother. Kim for quick healing and strength for her friend, and her friend Doug and his family. Naoma for her daughter and son-in-law. They struggle with health issues and recovering after having COVID. Continue to remember Jim and his niece Shannon, who was given a terminal diagnosis with cancer and who is very young and has a young son. Melinda's sister, she's in the hospital with the pain due to infection that she's been dealing with and some wrong medications that she was on and had some significant side effects. Continue to pray for the discernment and clarity for our congregation members as we complete those congregational surveys and as we journey through this transition phase. If you have prayer requests and concerns that you'd like to make us aware of, we invite you to write those on the prayer cards. You can drop that in the box before you leave and there by the door. And we'll get those. We can add those to the prayer list. Okay? Let's go to the Lord in prayer. Yep, Devin?
I have a praise. Yay!
Okay, we got a praise.
Second Sunday I've been able to get up.
Yeah?
My feet aren't hurting.
Amen.
God has given me the strength to do that. So he's worthy of praise.
Amen.
prayers, and guest requests.
So we praise for Devin and being able to be here and not having the pain in his feet. Thank you, Devin, for that. Sometimes we do focus on a lot of the concerns that we have. Sometimes we lose sight of the praises that that are all around us and what we have to be praiseworthy, what God is praiseworthy for. So, John. Okay. Yeah. So John is heading to Warren for a memorial service for his mom, and family traveling in from other parts of this country. And the praise is that they're able to come together and to celebrate the life of his mom. So thankful for that. Yeah. Angela. Yeah. So we had family that actually just had to get on the road. Thankful that Devin is able to be here and just having relief from the pain in his feet. Thankful for John and being able to get together with family and celebrate the life of his mom. Lord, for family that have been able to travel in and be a part of very special moments with us. It's just this weekend. God, we thank you for those. We give you the praise and honor and glory for those. And with that, dear God, comes the tension of those that we know are hurting, those who are dealing with illness and injury and just all of the things that this world can throw at